Case 85, June 2025, Movie Park, Germany. It's our first ever visit to Movie Park, Germany, and it looks like it's going to be a busy one. There's plenty of great coasters to get on, like Star Trek Operation Enterprise, Van Helsing Factory, and Movie Park Studio Tour. However, the heat and floods of school children may detract from our whistle-stop tour. Will our Speedy Passes be a box office hit, or will this film flop? Please grab your magnifying glass and proceed to the rest of the video. New detectives may join by pressing the subscribe or follow buttons. Many thanks. Good morning from Movie Park, Germany. We have had a crazy time in leaving Wallaby, Holland to now getting here right now. Long story short, there's a really good hotel nearby. What was it called? Because I want to shout them out right now. Deluxe Hotel in...
Hotel Cafe Deluxe in... I forgot the town that we stayed.
There will be a link in the description.
One of the towns near Movie Park.
If you're going to Movie Park, stay there. It's like 10 minutes away. We get here and we can see there's literally about 10 coaches on the road alone. We got here late. We bought Speedy Passes just to be a big disclaimer on the day, so we should be getting everything done, which is important because one, it's very well presented in this opening, and secondly, I'm going to be getting my 200th coaster today.
And I might.
Depending on if everything's operational.
Yeah, I'm 8 away, there's 8 coasters, I think. So.
Yeah, I'm 4 away, so we are going to get on all the coasters at least. There's other attractions as well. We bought the Gold Pass, which gets us one shot on everything. We can see the Mack Ride Star Trek coaster, very similar to Icon ahead of us, which looks fun. Yeah, great entrance, good vibes so far. Very busy, very hot, so let's see how the heck we get on. If you want to join us here at the agency, please subscribe. Lots of investigating to do today, so let's crack on, detective.
It's hot.
It's very hot. Little Nickelodeon Land start of the day. So we decided we're going to come here and get these 2 junior coasters done, the Nickelodeon themed ones.
So if we both hit 200 today, it won't be these?
Yes, at least, at the very minimum.
I mean, it's fine, it doesn't really matter, but I didn't want it to be at this park anyway, but it's going to be because we changed plans yesterday. So, yeah.
If everything's open.
If everything is operating, I will hit 200 at the end of today and you will hit it.
And if it's not, then there's something else that you'll get, which you'll see in the next case.
I want it to be my 200, but we'll see.
You could just miss one.
I could, but that seems silly.
Yeah, just get them in. That's what I'm about.
It's somewhat daft.
Exactly. That was alright. I mean, there's not much to get from that, is there really?
It hurt me a bit, but them junior coasters always do. Little coasters are rough.
It's weird when it comes to doing junior coasters because I'm like, well, realistically, there's not much to report on. It's fairly themed. It's a bit rickety in places. You get thrown about because we're too big. I swore in German and the kids in front of me were surprised at that. Yes. Probably because I said it wrong though, is what you said.
It's like, they turn around and went, he said shut up.
I was being silly. But yeah, what I noticed of being on there was there's another coaster on the other side of here, as opposed to the one right behind you now. And then my 200 is also in this area, which I didn't realise because it's not Nickelodeon themed. So I was going to make that my 200, and because it's literally in the area, it makes sense to, which is like perfect, isn't it? So, yeah. Woo, incoming, that was 197. And behind you then is a Ghost Chasers, which looks like a wild mouse basically. So let's get on it and see what it's like. Ready for some lateral forces.
It's going to hurt too. Woohoo!
I guess the whole reason why a wild mouse doesn't bank its corners is because that's part of the fun, right? Getting slammed into the sides. But when you're big and it's a small train like that wasn't Ghost Chasers, it's
arms, legs.
It's
ow,
a lot,
ow,
yeah.
Ow,
I was on the right hand side and I had my left arm across, holding onto the string, and then with my other arm tucked underneath, holding you / then pushing you away so we didn't slam each other into oblivion.
They are fun though, aren't they?
They are fun.
They're so painful they're fun.
And it was a Mack Ride's wild mouse. I think it's the same as what Sand Serpent was back at Busch Gardens Tampa many years ago. So yeah, it was fun to do. And we've got...
the other way.
Yeah, people have been silly, but they forget it's pointing at me. Next up then is a little invert themed to Jimmy Neutron. I really liked Jimmy Neutron back in the day. I'm fairly old parents. I don't know if there's going to be any merch, but I'm probably too old for any of that, I think.
If you start walking around with Jimmy Neutron merch on, I might reconsider.
watch this space. Also, two bits we've got to mention, just reminded me because Whitmore's taking a photo of it. The backdrop on that Ghost Chasers is really cool. Cool in the sense that it just encloses it, it just makes you like you're underwater, which I thought was a nice extra. And secondly, what's really good is all the staff are wearing uniform which says crew on it, and it just sticks in with that whole we're in a movie studios vibe, which I think is really nice, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, see? Check out the mad queue on this log flume at 10:30 in the morning. I appreciate you can't quite see, but basically the cattle pen is already full and like park's been open for, okay, 45 minutes, apologies, but still mad busy. It looks nice though with a little purple rock. Why is it that SpongeBob, the main character from SpongeBob the cartoon, has a splash battle as opposed to a coaster?
Yeah, like the coaster is about the ghost thing, so technically it is SpongeBob. But like he's also hidden, like you can't see SpongeBob or anything because he's at the entrance, but he's like hidden by the weight sign, so you can't see it.
Just seems odd to me, don't you think? It'd be funny if they got you.
I would be quite pleased if they did.
Yeah, they did get you. Just out of the splash battle zone, you can see the remnants on the floor. Seems a little odd, but hey, Jimmy Neutron, right?
He's got a coaster, it's just not about him specifically.
Yeah, odd though, I think.
It's not chasing ghosts.
Well, I'm going to go chase this next cred. So that was a Vekoma suspended family coaster themed to Jimmy Neutron. And we say themed, it's just got the Jimmy Neutron name to it, that's all.
And it's blue, like spacey things.
And there's some sort of like lab equipment on the station itself. But that was fun. I say fun. It was smooth, which these newer models and family ones are. Like the lap bar restraint is good when you consider that you're in a inverted coaster.
Yeah, I've done a few of these now. They're all
You've got the
pretty.
suspension at the top as well, so it's smooth and it eases you into each corner, which is good. However, that was the quickest ride we've ever had.
Yeah, that was like the shortest layout ever. I don't know
So
if it's just
basically-
getting through it fast, but like from us getting on, we showed the pass and it was like straight on, but like straight on, like the air gates closed, they had to reopen them and then they were like on.
Yeah, so the
And then-
pass itself, normally it takes like a couple of minutes,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's on now, and this one
Instant.
suddenly changed to on now, so we were straight into the queue with the scannable QR code. The girl said, who scanned it, went, oh look, it looks like the space. We went straight up to the air gates. They then had to let us into the air gates straight away because they were like, oh yeah, we'll let you on. And it was such a short cycle that we came straight off
It was
within
just like-
within 5 minutes.
I felt like 30 seconds of getting on and off. I was like,
So quick that we might as well almost not have done it because I didn't feel like we'd done it.
I had to do it because that
Super
was
weird.
199 for you.
Yeah,
Which
so
means the
200 is
next
next.
one
It's hidden behind the log flume, which currently
It's not operating.
has ceased operation. Oh, you can just see there, it stopped on top of the first drop. Those poor kids are going to be baking in the sun.
Oh no.
Nice that the announcements is in English again, just like yesterday.
Oh, we did do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the universal language, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was always obviously yesterday in the Untamed queue. Go see the previous case if you haven't seen it, because everyone would moan as soon as the first one came out, so we knew it was
We
bad.
knew before
And there'd be
it got to
claps when it was
English.
good, so we knew before we heard it.
Yeah.
Right, 200 time. I don't know why it's in the Nickelodeon area. It's a bit weird that it's slapped onto the back, but hey, we're here. It was meant to be. Let's go get it.
des weltberühmten Regisseurs und Visionärs Steven Spielberg. Eigentlich würde er euch an dieser Stelle begrüßen. Aber könnt ihr euch das vorstellen? Er dreht heute nicht nur einen, nicht zwei, sondern 3 Filme zugleich. Einer davon ist ein...
So we've just done the pre-show for the movie studio tour. Is that the right name for this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after the pre-show, you get to walk through the studio offices, and we get to see all this cool theming, which is ace.
Yeah.
Look at this. There's typewriters, writers doing their bits, and production people doing their bits. Look. That's so fun. We were worried that having the fast pass we'd have to miss all this, but thankfully we get it all. Yeah. Because we might redo some rides later without fast pass just to get the queues. Look at that.
But if the other one's like this, then we don't need to. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll know, won't we,
Depends on
once we've
the
done
batch,
it.
right, and where
Yeah.
the speed take it to.
So here's some more of the studio, which is so impressive. I mean, this is very obviously the Van Helsing ride that we're going to do later. It's just the diorama for it. I'm guessing this was just a detailed plan of what it's going to look like. Spoilers. And and they've just thrown it into here. And what I love as well is they've got actual American stuff to keep in theme, obviously. So proper Mountain Dew, Gatorade, and Lucky Charms. I mean, that's very American, isn't it? And Whitmore was just saying that these are obviously actual videos of them working, you know, from the park, like construction videos and stuff. Very cool. You can stare at this for hours. What have you found? Oh, that's the rapids. We're going to do later Excalibur. Look at all this. And there's even this little tree thing here as well. This is a great queue. I'm liking this. And Batman. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this used to be a Warner park, because it does have similar vibes to the Park Warner we did back in Spain in November.
Do you think they changed it all to bootleg film posters after that?
Yes.
Do you think originally it had like the IP?
I reckon so, but if you know for certain, please let us know down in the comments, Detective.
I assume they've lost the IP and then they've put their own versions, like Twist and Shout instead of Twister.
That's so weird, isn't it? So that was my 200th coaster, and that is Movie Park Studio Tour. It's the 5th. No, it's one of 5 multi-dimensional coasters by Intamin. So the first one ever was in 2010, that was 13, which we've ridden many times by now, with that being at Alton Towers. And then the other one that we've done was Uncharted over at Port Ventura. And so I was very much like really looking forward to doing that. And it's not really a coaster, is it, is what we were saying. It's more like, it doesn't have the pacing to be a coaster. It's not constantly coasting, if you will. It's more like scene, do a bit of coaster, scene. So it's more like a dark ride.
That's why I always want more from the theming in them, because they're not, what they lack in coaster they need to make up for in theming, and they don't always hit them out.
I get that. So as much as I enjoyed it, like the first scene, it's basically 3 films being shot at once. So it's a disaster movie, a car chase, and then a monster movie.
Big King Kong.
Yeah, so there's a King Kong in that final room, which is really cool. The first bit was a twister, so you stop into a room and there's loads of screens and loads of effects, which is really cool. And then there was definitely some audio missing on the turntable, which is a shame. Yeah. The director, Steven Thrillberg, was talking to us. And then the second one was the car chase, which is basically a launch where you come outside, which is fun. So yeah, it was all right, but the queue line was really good. The pre-show was fun. And the theming overall is really well presented. The idea is that this is the studio that's made all the films and brands that you see around the park. So I like that it ties it all in together. It's weird that it's in the Nickelodeon Land, but also the Rapids is next door. So I think a lot of these have probably just been rethemed at some point, and this has become what it was. And yes, it was a Warner Park back in the day, which is why it looks so similar to Park Warner in Madrid. So that was fun, and that was 200. And we've decided on your 200, which we're not going to allude to. However, there's not many coasters left now. We've done all the kiddie ones, and we've done obviously this here. So yeah, we've got like the more thrilling ones to come. So if you do know this park, comment down below. Let us know what you think will be Whitmore's 200. If you know Detective Whitmore, you know what it's going to be.
It's not the 200 I wanted.
No, actually saying that, I think people would presume it's 1, and it's not. So we'll see if you get it right later on. See what I mean?
About people making assumptions.
Because you love something spooky. Anyway, we've said it now. Right.
It's not that.
It's not Van Helsing. Anyway, we're going to go get some lunch. So let's get these stomachs filled. Having a look around for food. But look at this gorgeous square. This is like the centre that you walk down, this sort of like Hollywood Boulevard as you come in. But yeah, as you can see, it's heaving. There's people everywhere. So we actually decided against lunch because, foolish in our expertise, supposed expertise, we decided to try and eat lunch at midday. So is everyone else. So we thought, you know what, let's just get a quick snack. Got a donut, wait for this drink for what, 20 minutes? But worth the wait, you say, as you drank it in like an instant. Look at all the ice.
Yeah, I needed it. Give me brain freeze twice.
I mean,
peach iced tea.
That was a pick-me-up to try and avoid queuing, and we've then ended up queuing, but it's fine because we needed it. And I think that would still be quicker than other stuff. There's lots of options around here. There's literally like cattle pens for the food. That's how busy it is. Nothing against the park. It's just a busy day. That's all it is. So the plan now, because we've changed again, Van Helsing, indoor bobsled coaster, I believe. Very well themed show building from the outside. Weird that it's kind of like just on the end of this Hollywood Street Boulevard, but hey, it's got to be somewhere. So Van Helsing's factory, a Gerstlauer bobsled, was easily the most surprising and fun ride that we've done today. I was going to say all trip, but you know, we did Untamed, but yes, so far. Yeah, that was fantastic. Frustratingly, I definitely heard people saying that was really good and a lot better than expected, but you know, that's kind of, everyone has their own expectations, right? So I was like, yeah, we'll go do it. I've heard good things, but again, I agree. It was way better than expected. The ride itself and layout was fantastic. It's in the dark, you can't see. The theming was great. We didn't see the queue line, of course, because we're on Speedy Pass. but another indoor coaster, which is great when it's really hot like this. And realistically, what better indoor coasters have we ever done? That must be one of the best ones I've done, surely.
No, I'm a really...
For theming and layout and all that.
Listen, I'm one of the few people on this earth that really like Hyperspace Mountain at Disneyland Paris.
No, I preferred that.
So...
I did like the original Space Mountain, but obviously it's old, it's rough. That was really good. Similar ones would be Cobra at Uplands Park, which we did recently, earlier this year. But it's not got the theming, it's not got as good a layout as that. I mean, that was fantastic. In a way, I wish that was 200, which is funny, but I think I got a better photo by doing the other ride. So
it's not my 200th either.
And it's not your 200th, no. So you might think, yeah, Detective Whitmore's a spooky queen. She's going to be wanting Val Helsing as 200, but no, there is 2 more coasters to do. So now you can have another go in the comments. Which one do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be Iron Rattler, is it called? No, that's an RMC. Iron Claw, or is it going to be Star Trek Starfleet Enterprise-a-thon, which I can see there. There's another one.
The wooden coaster.
Oh, and the Woody. Oh my god, we've heard bad things about that. Let's go. Let's go find one then. Or do we do a water ride?
No,
There's a log flume that way.
We'll just, we'll see.
Watch your space. B-roll, go. So we walked through the Santa Monica area sign, and it just completely opens up. I mean, shame about the show building, but look at this. It's just completely opened up into this massive area, and now we're in America. How cool is that? And obviously, Whitmore's instantly seen old Jaws there. I don't know if we're allowed to call him Jaws. I don't know if we have the rights to it, but how cool is that? Yeah, this park is really surprising me, actually. I'm really enjoying it. So in our previous case from Park Warner over in Madrid, we rode Coaster Express, which is a wooden coaster by Roller Coaster Company of America. Was that right? Yes, just try to remember it all, just read it all. And everyone says it's really bad, it's awful. We rode it, you didn't like it. I loved it for some reason. It just had everything I like from wooden coaster. I didn't find it rough, awesome. We've just ridden the Bandit, which is also Bandit, which is also the same as Coaster Express. No, that was not the one. That is very much the definition of one and done, and it makes me very excited for future wooden coasters on this trip because I know they're going to be much better than that thing.
Awful.
Very shaky.
0 out of 10.
Never
Nothing
again.
Redeemable about that.
No.
Not a thing.
The area is cool.
Tear it down or RMC it,
there is,
whatever you want.
yeah, there is this little sort of western area that we're in now, which is really nice. There is an SLC coming up, which equally won't be as good, and that makes me think this area's probably been here for a while because they're 2 very old coasters.
Yeah, I think that's like 9 years.
But the general consensus from people who come here is RMC that because there's plenty of track there. You can have a nice little layout. There'd be so many like wave turns and zero G stalls and stuff. Like I think that would be really good actually.
Sorry, I'm so confused by people trying to get on the camera when they clearly can't.
Yeah,
against the wall.
and there's a lot of kids. There's kids then like waiting for their mates on the station and weren't leaving the area.
To leave the station.
So we were like getting delayed, like dispatching and stuff, which is very frustrating. Very busy day. I'm sure. Again, that's not on the park. That's just on obviously the people who are here.
The children disappear at 4 back onto the coaches to get home, and there's like an hour or so of just a bit quieter. Yeah,
fingers crossed. We're halfway through the day now. We've got 2 more coasters to do, including your 200, which won't be the Vekoma SLC. So you should now guess what it's going to be.
It's going to be Star.
Yeah. So, and we think one of the water rides is closed, unfortunately. But let's get these coasters finished off, and then we'll see what the rest of the park has to offer.
Yes.
Advantages of buying Claw. It's at least got some sort of theme, even if it is a ride. Plonks in a bit of grass. There's clearly a colour scheme of brown for the western area. You've got barrels and carts and graves, that sort of thing.
However, when you're on there, you can't take any of that in.
No, it is just the standard off-the-shelf Vekoma SLC. Think Infusion at a Pleasure Beach resort in Blackpool. I felt like for the first third of it, it was okay, and I thought, maybe this has been maintained well. Despite the fact that Bandit's over there, and then it kicked in and it was rough and it was horrible and we didn't like it.
I will say the extra padding on those over the shoulder restraints is better than other SLCs that have the really hard extra round.
Like Infusion?
That has that has like 2 round pads that are quite squishy. Like you can squish them, and they are genuinely comfort to lie on. Because that's how I cope on those. I pin myself onto one, so got my face printed on them.
Yeah, that was tough. I'm glad we've left your best till last, hopefully.
I'm
Well, better till last. I'm sure
No, I think
Star Trek will be better.
I think it'll be my favourite coaster here.
After Van Helsing?
Yeah.
Ooh, intriguing.
It's just the type of roller coaster it is I really like. So
Yeah.
I think it'll.
Mac
I'll enjoy
launch,
it,
yeah, I get you. But yeah, the operations aren't too bad on there actually. It's gone round again whilst we've been filming this, so
It's all right.
yeah, we're mostly done with coasters here. We'll get Star Trek done and then finish up some other bits. And we need to eat properly, didn't we? Because we skipped lunch earlier.
Yeah.
Whew.
Got a donut for lunch.
This is definitely the oldest area of the park. It's still well themed. There's a big space next to us, but otherwise, yeah, I'm glad to be leaving this area, and I don't think we need to return later. So that was an Intamin flawless rotating gyro drop called the High Fall. But that didn't tilt.
It said tilting. There's no tilting.
It
But
definitely didn't
need
tilt.
to do anything else. It was fine.
However, it was a stand-up, and you're small, so it's like with the one we did at Portaventura, right? Like,
Yeah.
we sit in it, well, we are in it, and before it sets off, you're already off the floor.
Yeah. So when I'm in the restraint, if I sit on the restraint, stand, sit, whatever you want to call straddling that thing, my feet don't touch the floor, so I'm already dangling. So then I'm waiting for it to load, and then I'm dangling all. It's just very uncomfortable, but it was very good.
Which I can imagine is frustrating, because as soon as we go, I'm like, ooh, and like, it's uncomfortable. So
Yes,
for you to be uncomfortable for like 2 minutes of
All
batching,
loading, yeah.
the little thing, aren't you?
There was loads of nice views up there.
Lovely views, very flat around here. There's a power station nearby.
Of the park and power station and all the second way to hill bit over there.
And the actual,
Studios,
the actual sound stages, the Paramount sound stages
Is that what it is?
behind the western area. Yeah.
And it was soundstage, I'm not sure too.
Yeah, how cool is that? So there is actual film sets nearby, which is really cool. And the drop itself was so forceful. As soon as it dropped, the pressure of it was then like of the restraints. Sorry, the seating,
Yeah,
the straddle was then like in my leg. And when we were waiting for it to come down, you feel the wind. Wow, the forces on that were a lot. Yeah, so it was really good. It was genuinely a really good ride. The views were really good. It's just uncomfortable, but that's the nature of a stand-up, isn't it?
Yeah, I always prefer a sit down. I think there's no need for it to be stand up. It doesn't add anything to it, in my opinion.
I think it adds a bit more fear. I feel a little bit more helpless.
I don't think because there's still like a little seat at the back, and you're still in something. It's not like you just stood with just a restraint. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're still sat
true.
on something. I just don't think it adds much other than uncomfortableness.
I get that, yeah. There it goes again, another batch of victims.
We're sending them out, to be fair, so...
Yeah, one guy's doing it all on his own, and he's getting through it well enough, so... Yeah, that is first flat ride done, and now it's time for the final coaster of the park. Kids are fighting behind you because they've got nothing better to do. Go home! Go home and then we can re-ride stuff.
A lot of them aren't even riding rides, they've said. They're like, no, it's too scary.
Wow. What a day. Right, number 200 for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one. Let's see how it is. This is going to be another cool queue line because it's quite good over here. I have seen this online. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of Men in Black at Universal Studios Orlando. We've just been batched at the front of the queue. They're just scanning the next people, so perfect time to get photos. I'm gonna slide on through here. Hopefully the stabilization works well. Look at this. It's kind of similar to the Studios ride we just did. It's kind of similar to the Studios ride, isn't it? In that they queue you before this, so you get to just like sit, go through and enjoy this. Although this is aircon and the rest wasn't. Good, isn't it? Well then, number 200. And you know what? Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
It was very, very good.
Knew it would be, and yeah, it's Star Trek, so it's cool anyway. And we got to stand on the bridge, it was fun, and it was, yeah.
You've
The
seen
theming is there is amazing.
Yeah, you've seen the queue line. That was great, and it was good that it was quiet for us to walk through it briefly, because that didn't happen afterwards. When we left, the queue was busy, so we were very lucky to have
Better
that
than Icon.
moment. Way better than Icon. Imagine Icon, but like not rattly, better inversions, better hangs and stuff. And then you've also got a really cool launch at the beginning. If you could talk us through it.
Yeah, so come out the station, and you go into this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it,
It's like a hangar bay, isn't it?
Yeah, like a hangar.
It's the switch
But,
track
like,
onto the main track.
Sci-fi. And then you switch over, and then you launch, but obviously you don't quite make it, so you do the swing launch.
Very
into
weak
the
launch,
spike,
yeah.
But it's like it's not like a spike.
Yeah, it's a
like
twisted spike. Yeah, so that was a
then-
surprise as well.
yeah.
I didn't realise it was twisted.
And then you go, and the layout's really fun.
Layout was really good. We saw that Area 51 is open now, which it wasn't earlier, which
Yeah.
we're really excited to do. And yeah, the layout was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how good that was, and if we get time, and if it's quiet, we would love to do that again.
Jump back
That
in
was the
park,
best coaster of the
sure.
park.
Easily.
But only one of us could have had it as 200, and I'm glad you got
And
it as
was
200.
me,
Yeah.
But yeah, it would, if not, yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. You would have just had to wait for me to do every coaster, and then us both get on that.
Yeah, which would have been weird. But I'm really glad we did that. It was incredible. I'd say this is the best coaster in the park, then Van Helsing,
Yeah.
and then probably the studio one that we did before.
Yeah.
Only because the rest of them are just like junior / an SLC / a really old wooden coaster. So
Yeah, which, they're coasters, but they're not something I want to do again.
it's a shame because the studio tour, I can't remember the name, sorry, we're doing so much on this trip. The multi-dimension coaster isn't like the lead coaster. This is, I'd say, the lead coaster, and I feel like Van Helsing is like the
This is
second.
the first thing you see when you come in the park as well.
Yeah.
It's right in front of you. It's like you've got like the core of the park, and then it's just right behind it. So
Yeah, you see all those inversions over when you hit that entrance, which is a great first impression. Very similar to Gotham City Escape, right?
yeah,
Literally the same idea, which is interesting, with them both being past / present Warner parks. But yeah, that was really solid. I still think they need like a standout world-class coaster to bring in everyone
yeah.
from around the
that's
world.
good, but it's not like you're going to travel here just to ride that.
No, it's very good, but it's not a destination park.
No.
I think a lot of people say this, but yeah, if you RMC'd Bandit, well, that would certainly be
That would change everything.
Yeah, it'd be like yesterday. It'd be like having Untamed at Wallaby Holland. So I could see that being the next step. I don't know
And
if
I
they
feel
would
like
do
Star
it.
Trek is a good second coaster to have.
Yeah, it was very solid, but it's definitely a very good second, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So very good, very happy with that. Please, can we eat?
Yes.
Right, it's a bit of a mad dash evening. So long story short, we
Park closed an hour earlier than what we thought, and then they all said they were closing the queues half an hour before that. So we're sat at 4 thinking we have 2 hours left and we only have half an hour left. So we go and do the area
51
51 Intamin
boats, Valhalla, basically the same
Valhalla,
system as
but
Valhalla. Yeah.
aliens. And more enjoyable for me because I know Valhalla gets you soaked and that's part of the fun and there's all the fire and stuff, but I feel like you can't take in the theme in because you're just constantly being tortured. Whereas that, you could take it all in.
Spoiler alert.
Really big sets.
The drop is at the beginning. The main drop
Oh
is
my
at the beginning,
God.
in the dark. It seems to go on forever, and then it's just a casual, nice little boat ride through loads of big set pieces.
You get soaked on that first drop, like really soaked.
Not Valhalla stupid though, is it? Because that's just like buckets on you.
Well, I normally have a waterproof on the
Same,
Valhalla,
yeah.
so I don't know. That felt like buckets. My lap had a pool.
And bearing in mind we did that about an hour ago, and as you can see, we're somewhat dry now.
Yeah.
Ish.
So at 4 we went and did that, then we rushed back to get, because we thought we only had till 4:30, so we rushed back to get on the Star Trek Enterprise thing again, and that was good. We did the front this time instead of the back. It was great.
Which is good. Bit slower at the front, so a bit more hang time, which worked well with those inversions
But
and
again,
elements.
the airtime's still there and stuff on some of them. And then we came off that and we realised people were still entering the queue and we were confused. And then the app had changed and said that they were queues in the close at 5.
Yeah, so we were rushing for, we
then
say
we-
no reason, but it worked out in the end.
Then we came all the way back across to this end and decided to do the one more thing that we didn't think we were going to get done, which was the Rapids, Excalibur, Secrets of the Dark Forest, which is right up to the top of probably my favourite rapids now.
Fantastic.
Amazing, loved it. We
Who-
didn't get like soaked, well we didn't, but there's only 2 of us in the boat.
Yeah, we were fine with that, but
Um,
for like an immersive storytelling
oh my
ride, who
God.
knew Rapids could be so
The
much
theming was
narrative
so good.
driven?
And it's a theme I enjoy as well, so that helped.
Arthurian, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yes.
The
It was
only-
fantastic.
The only rapids that I'm like, is it better than is the one at Phantasialand?
Yeah, which is cooler because you've got the sort of
Because it's got elements that are cooler, but I think
Yeah.
the theming is better for this.
100%.
Yeah.
So
Very good.
yeah.
Mad little hour and a bit, but we got everything done that we wanted to.
Yes. And again, Speedy Pass was a big help. If we didn't have Speedy Pass, we would have been screwed today.
It would have been another one.
But because we got you found the Groupon voucher to my surprise last night.
Buy one get one free entry of gate price, so I saved quite a bit of money because the gate price here is quite high. And what we saved in gate price, we just bought the gold fast pass, which is like the mid-tier one, which is everything once.
Yeah, which we didn't get everything once, but we got all the coasters and this and Area 51. So
yeah, you could probably get everything
12
once
rides.
if you were just like go because you just say on the app you want to go in and then scan the QR.
Yeah, and bearing in mind, obviously we stop and film a little bit, and we did have the issue with food at the beginning, and then the second time around we had Subway before this little jaunt, and that was a bit chaotic as well. So it's been a very busy day, but if you were going to come here, you've got to come here on a quieter day, definitely. Let's head back to the front then and round up our thoughts. Well, it's been a hot one, it's been a busy one, but we have completed everything we wanted to do at Movie Park Germany, and I am very grateful for Speedy Pass.
Oh my god, without it, I don't know what we'd have actually done. Because like, crowd calendar predictions were quiet. And then it ended up being not quiet. Very, very, very busy.
A little too busy when you're on a first visit to a park. And that's the thing, when you come abroad or anywhere you've not been for the first time, especially abroad, you're spending so much time and money to get to a new park, and you want to try everything because we don't know when we'll be back here. I can safely say that we will, because it was great and I've really enjoyed it. But I don't know if that's going to be soon. I don't know if that's going to be when or if a new ride is announced. Like, I don't know. So you want to make the most of it, and I'm glad we were able to, even if it does cost us a little bit more.
Yeah, it was alright. We saved money on entry, so it all balanced out in the end.
And what has been your highlights then? What's been TikTok?
Star Trek a lot.
It was fantastic,
more
wasn't
than
it?
I thought I was gonna, to be fair.
Me too.
I had high expectations compared to you, but it still surprised me. Like,
I think Van Helsing as well. Wasn't as good as that, but it exceeded my expectations.
It was definitely better than I thought.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, I don't know. It's just been a really nice day.
Massively, very well themed. Very well presented, very well looked after, except the two old rides, but they're old. I can give a bit of slack for that.
It's fine.
So yeah, wild. I would recommend anyone coming here. I'd say if you are going to come here, either be prepared to spend on Speedy Pass on a busy day because it is worth it.
Or don't come in the summer.
Yeah, just come when it's quiet.
Come in term time in April, May, September. Don't come in June, July.
Exactly.
You get the school trips and it's just chaos.
We kind of knew that, but we thought we'd be alright because of queue times that were telling us online and history, but we needed it and I'm glad we did. Cut and done. That is our time here at Movie Park Germany. Done, absolutely complete. As we said, it's fantastic. Do make the time to come here if you are planning a trip to Germany. It is north of Germany, near the border of the Netherlands, so it's quite easy to do a road trip like we have. Where are we going next? Well, join us here at the agency and you'll see everything we've already been on this week and in the history of the agency, as well as our next case very, very soon, with some guest detectives joining us on this one. So, from myself, Detective Miracle, and Detective Whitmore, that is case closed, cut, and goodbye. We'll see you next time.